Time to get going. Hey, Wednesday, March 22nd. Today we're talking about San Jose's 40 days on market program or process. And we're also going to talk a little bit about multiple offers are back. It's true. The numbers are proving it, right? And also, should you sell your house to an investor? And I'll tell you a little bit more about my program. And yeah, it's kind of like a pitch, but not really. Let's get going. Hang on a sec. Again, I'm still working through this. There it is, looking for my mouse. Hide on stream, bring on stream. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can move this. Oh, look at that. I can actually move back and forth. That's cool. I like that better. Yeah. So still kind of getting used to this new system that I'm using for streaming. March 22nd, real estate WTF of the week. Let's take a quick look. Yes, this is how some people live. Refrigerator on top of the counter. And that guy has to be like New York or something in a big city. They're probably getting like $2,000-$3,000 a month for that. It's crazy, right? All right. Multiple offers are back. It's true. I don't have the numbers to show you other than what I've been seeing here. Something I wanted to pick out. Homes are on market a little bit less than what they've been. I mean, we were up to 46, 40 over a week. We're at, on average for the year is 27, almost 28. Some days on market are down. The number of homes over list price, and let me show you this. This was last year. Almost every one of them were over list price, right? And you see the number here on the right. Almost all of them. 148% over list price, 146% over list price. Today, this is what we're looking at right here. 122% over list price is the top. But if you look, a majority of them are back. Almost, well, half of them are back. We're still seeing a lot come back, or a lot of multiple offers. When I say multiple offers, what I'm hearing is it's 5, 6, 7 offers per house when it's priced right, when the condition's right, when it's listed right and marketed right. So understand that market houses will sell right unless it's not priced accordingly. Now we do have 1 or 2 here that, oh yeah, let's go back here. I'll tell you this one real quick. There's the low list price to sales price was 20% of the list price. Now, I talked about it yesterday, so if you want to learn more about it, it was like $4.8 million and it sold for 1.1. So that's why it's down that low. It's kind of crazy, but it is. And houses are still selling for over list price in Santa Clara County. This is San Jose, right? But we're seeing a lot of that. Volume is down. The number of homes being sold are down. The prices are down too. So on the whole, so far this year, for all the closes that we've had this year, we're down an average of $205,000 from the average sales price. That's taking, well, no, it's actually this. That's taking the average sales price from this year and the average sales price from last year. This one's year to date. And then this one is just the last 7 days. So when we're talking about different columns, because it can go 100,000 to almost 300,000, 351,000, 400,000, right? So let's get an average, even 12,000. The average is about $200,000. And it changes for different areas. I talked about this the other day with some people. Blossom Valley has seen about a $250,000 drop in price. On the west side of 17, you're not going to see a whole lot of houses that go for lower than list price, mostly because of location, right? It's market, condition, and the list price and location. All right. Should you sell to an investor? Now, here's the thing. You absolutely can sell it to an investor, but they have something called a wholesale price that they're going to come at you. And if it's worth $1 million retail right now, like your Zillow says it's worth $1 million, they're going to come back and say, I'll offer you $600,000. Mostly because there's a whole layer of people in this industry, right? They say, I have investors or my partner investors or what have you. Basically what they are bird dogs. They're saying, hey, I'll buy your house, but for 60 cents on the dollar. And if you need the cash and you need to get out real quick, that's absolutely fantastic. You can absolutely go through that. And I'm holding this up here right now. I'm not even reading this. But what they don't tell you when this happens is they come in and say, oh, well, we looked at 60% on for what it was as is, but now we saw it needs a new roof. Now there's flooring and the kitchen and this, and then we're really going to sell it or buy it for $500,000 or whatever the number is, right? That's the way investors make their money. It's on the front end, not the back end. Poor flippers or guys that watch HGTV and say, I can do that too. They come in, they'll pay full retail for it. And then they didn't realize that there was closing cost, holding cost, utility cost, repair cost, remodel cost, and selling cost. That's 6 different costs that they don't think about. And they don't talk about that on those shows. So when you pay full retail and you realize, holy crap, I actually have to do all this stuff and put this kind of stuff into it just to make a little bit of a profit. Like you can't really do that here in Silicon Valley unless you do it right? You buy it you make all the profit on the front end. So that's why it goes down to 50%, 60% on the dollar, right? So be very careful about that. And the iBuyers were doing that as well. They would come in, say, I'll promise you full retail. And then they come in and they grind you. And they promise you that there's no commissions, but then they hit you with a 10% finance or a convenience fee or whatever. So just be careful about that. So I always offer that. I say, these are your 3 choices, right? You have wholesale, as is, and full turnkey. Now, full turnkey is we come in, bring in our contractors, and we renovate everything that makes sense for us to renovate and make it look good. We can take some equity out of your house without any fees or interest. And we bring our contractors in and we do that. Or like one that's coming up right now, they just said, you know what, let's forget it. We'll pull the carpet out, clean everything up, make it look as pretty as possible, but I don't want to do any repairs. That's as is. So you're going to drop it down a little bit. And that house, there's nothing wrong with doing that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, right? Because what's going to happen is there's different sets of buyers that are there. People want turnkey. They want to just move in and not ever have to do anything to the house, except for maintenance. You always have to do maintenance. And there's people that want to put some sweat equity into the house, which was me, this house. When I was younger, I didn't have a ton of cash. I couldn't really afford a turnkey house. And this house was completely original, everything. The windows rattled. The floors looked like crap. There was paneling on the walls. No insulation, no air conditioning. Original kitchen, original bathrooms, and I still paid a premium for it. But you know what? That's what you had to do. I didn't pay, $200,000 or $300,000 more for a full turnkey. I couldn't afford it. So there's multiple buyers for multiple different segments, and that's part of the process that we talk about. All right. Let me get back over to my stream thing. There we go. I like that. Look, I'm a talking head on a news channel all of a sudden. All right. We talked about 3 things today. We talked about REWTF of the week. Multiple offers are back. Should you sell to an investor? It's up to you. If you need the cash, give me a call because I do have a long list of investors that we can work with. And then the numbers are coming back, guys. The numbers are stronger. And I'm hearing this all over. It's not just Silicon Valley. It's not just Santa Clara County. I heard about it from my dentist yesterday. He's buying houses in Omaha of all places. So the market's coming back. Not in every area. Rates are going up. They're getting more expensive. And we're talking about that tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, I think so. But we can go back and look at it. We talked about it yesterday. Rates went up just a little bit. It doesn't matter. People understand that they can refinance when the market comes back. So if you're on the fence and thinking about buying, think about buying now, because there are less people buying houses. More and more people are coming back in. So you might, I mean, depending on what you're looking at, you may have missed the boat. So give me a call if you have any questions. I'm Vito Scarnecchia with Avitano. We'll see you out there.